Hello everybody, welcome back to another Kingdom Hearts video. I'm the Shonen Saint. We all know that. Today I wanted to talk about a more controversial kind of world idea that I have for Kingdom Hearts 4 that I definitely want to see in Kingdom Hearts 4. And I only say controversial because I know a lot of people are sick of the world of Agrabah in Kingdom Hearts, and I get it. Kingdom Hearts Union Cross kind of made that world doo-doo garbage. I understand. Not the greatest world to return to, but I still think Agrabah should and can come back in Kingdom Hearts 4. I really wanted it to return in Kingdom Hearts 3 because I think the story potential is there for Agrabah to have a finale, in my opinion. Like, let this be the send-off to the world. And I think the best way to do that is with the film Aladdin 3, The King of Thieves, or it's just Aladdin, The King of Thieves, which is the third film in the Aladdin series. It is the not only the third film, but is the also treated kind of as the series finale to the Aladdin animated series that aired back in the day, and it's also the final piece of Aladdin media from that unit from Aladdin at the time. And I think it would work in Kingdom Hearts 4 extremely well. It is a returning world, but it is a world that we can have so much more content out of, like how we had the leap from Agrabah from Kingdom Hearts 1 to Kingdom Hearts 2. I mean, it was a big significant increase. And I'm going to go over my reasons why I think Aladdin King of Thieves should happen in Kingdom Hearts 4. And yeah, let's just sit back and enjoy the video. Now, I'm basically going to just go over the story and how I think the story should work in the game, and with that, I'll also be able to mention stuff such as areas that we will visit within the game, boss fights, party members, and all that good stuff. And like I said, the story should mainly focus on the events of Aladdin, the King of Thieves. The story should start at the beginning of the movie when Aladdin and Jasmine are having their wedding, and a few, reintroductions happen. You re-meet Abu, Iago, Aladdin, Jasmine, Genie, and for the first time, you'll be meeting the Sultan, and you'll meet Razul as well. I know Sultan and Razul had appeared in Union Cross, but I don't really count that. This is their first time actually appearing in the mainline series. And with this, we'll also get to visit new areas of Agrabah's like main streets, and this will have a ton of NPCs like we saw in Kingdom Hearts 3, and we'll also get to visit the Sultan's Palace, which we've never actually been inside of, which is a pretty big area, um, all in all. But this would be like the same area. They wouldn't be two separate off areas. They would Agrabah and the Sultan's Palace would just be one. You'd just be able to walk in and out from the others. After that, a small little fight with the 40 Thieves will happen when they crash the party, and a little, like I said, a mini little fight with the Thieves will happen, and the Heartless, because they will be using the Heartless as well. They'll kind of be in there with some new Heartless designs. The 40 Thieves, in my mind, would work very similar as mob enemies in this world, kind of like how the pirates were in Port Royal in the past games. And after a few story cutscenes, Aladdin will learn about his dad, and this and that. The events of the movie from the game will play out, and Sora and Aladdin will follow the 40 Thieves, and when following them, this will give us a new location, which would be the 40 Thieves hideout, which is also a pretty big area in the game, or in the movie, and I think it would be a pretty big area inside the game as well. Here we meet Kasim, and more story stuff happens. He explains his reasonings for leaving Aladdin, and this and that, and then of course we'll have a small boss fight with Saluk after that on top of the hill, the mountain, whatever it was in the movie. And this would just give us a small taste of Saluk as a boss fight. And it won't be anything too major, but it would just give us a taste of him because he is going to come back later. After that, Kasim will actually join the party. You'll have two party members in this world, one being Aladdin and the other being Kasim. I think could work really well. And with that, you will head back to Agrabah together, and more story would happen. And after that, him and Iago would get caught for trying to steal from the Sultan's palace and arrested. After this, Sora and Aladdin will of course break Kasim out, and with this it would lead into a boss fight with Razul. Again, a small little boss fight. And after that, all the characters will head to the final area of the world, which is the Vanishing Isles, which would be a replacement for the Cave of Wonders in this game, which is a huge new area that would come. And of course, this would all culminate in a boss fight against Luke again, but this time he would be joined with a treasure-themed Heartless. And that's just basically how I think the world itself can work in a story sense. But now I want to talk about why I think the world itself should actually come back. Like I stated before, a lot of people are actually really sick of Agrabah in Kingdom Hearts. But I don't think you guys are actually sick of Agrabah. I think you guys are sick of Kingdom Hearts 1 Agrabah, Aladdin 1 Agrabah, because that's all we seemingly get in Kingdom Hearts is events from Aladdin 1, the first Aladdin film, which is a fantastic movie, but you can only revisit it so many times. And that's what I really liked about Kingdom Hearts 2 is that they took a new direction with it, and we got very loosely, but it's still based off of the events of Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar, which was like a pilot movie for the Aladdin TV series, and I think enough time has passed where we can return to it and do the events of Aladdin the 40 Thieves. Because if you think about it, Agrabah in the Aladdin King of Thieves version is so different than Agrabah in any of the other Aladdin movies. There are so many more new areas, so many more new enemies. Jafar simply can't return as the main villain of this world, so Luke is the main villain of the movie. Stuff with Kasim, Razul, and just a whole bunch of new areas, like I mentioned, with the 40 Thieves hideout and the Vanishing Isles. Of course, Agrabah itself has to return as an area, but I mean, remember the jump from Aladdin or Agrabah from Kingdom Hearts 1 to Kingdom Hearts 2? It was so much more expansive. I feel like we can do the same thing with Agrabah in Kingdom Hearts 4. Just give us a much more expanded area. Like I said, add in the Sultan's Palace, somewhere that we've always seen in Kingdom Hearts but never actually visited outside of Union Cross. But of course, we can keep some of the traditions from this world. I mean, at the end of the world, we can also get Genie to come back as a summon. I mean, that's just a tradition with the world itself. And I do think we can have a secret boss in the form of Jafar at the very end of the world. You know, maybe in the Vanishing Isles, we'll just have a small little portal thing where you just touch it and you have a small little secret boss against Jafar just to reference back to that old stuff. But outside of that, I mean, this world can be so much more, and I think personally it would be a great send-off to Agrabah as a world. I personally think between Agrabah and Olympus, these are two of the most, I feel like, important and most seen worlds in the Kingdom Hearts series, and I think it'd be nice to have a nice send-off to Agrabah in a way. Kind of like how I feel like Olympus kind of had its send-off in Kingdom Hearts 3, even though I know like we'll potentially be returning to it in Kingdom Hearts 4 as well. I think that'll mainly be just cutscenes. I think we're going to get a world that will replace what Olympus is. But Kingdom Hearts 4, I think we should have a send-off to Agrabah with one of the most important worlds. Aladdin was always the homie to Sora, and I think King of Thieves would be just a great fun world. There's story reasoning. I feel like we can go there with the Hand of Midas being a important key figure to that world. But with all that said and done, these are just some of my reasonings. I think Aladdin, the King of Thieves, and Agrabah as a whole should return in Kingdom Hearts 4 or in a future Kingdom Hearts game. And again, like I know, a lot of people are going to disagree with that as they're sick of Agrabah, but these are my reasonings. And I don't know, what do you guys think down below? Let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video.